Engines are the heart and the muscle of any vehicle. It is the power that turns a truck from a weakling into a beast. When it comes to truck engines, they all need to be strong, tough, and built to last. But some are so good, so reliable, they just won't quit. They last forever. Do you know which are the 10 truck engines that refuse to die? Let us just show you. Number 10. Duramax 6.6-liter diesel. If you want a truck engine that is strong, reliable, and built to last, we would say your first choice should always be the Duramax 6.6-liter diesel. It has been powering Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks since 2001, and it is made for serious work. This 6.6-liter beast gives you plenty of power. Depending on the model year, it can push out up to 445 horsepower and 910 pound-foot of torque. What does that mean? You can tow a lot, more than 30,000 pounds if your truck is set up right. Whether you are pulling a trailer, hauling equipment, or just want a truck that can handle anything, the Duramax won't let you down. Now, let's talk about why it lasts so long. The cast iron block makes it strong, and the aluminum heads help it stay cool. It also has direct injection and a turbocharger, which help it run smoother and more efficiently. With regular oil changes, fuel filter swaps, and keeping an eye on coolant levels, this engine can easily hit 500,000 miles. Some even go beyond that. Another plus is that its parts are easy to find, and mechanics know these engines well. If you ever need repairs, it won't be a headache. So, if you want a truck engine that works hard and sticks around, the Duramax 6.6-liter diesel is a great choice. It is tough, dependable, and built to go the distance. But there are more choices that you can consider as well. Number 9. Toyota 22R. If there is one engine that refuses to die, it is the Toyota 22R. This 2.44-cylinder is not the biggest or the most powerful, but it is one of the toughest, most reliable truck engines ever made. Found in Toyota pickups from the late 1970s to the mid-1990s. The 22R and its fuel-injected version, the 22RE, has a reputation for lasting forever. So why do people swear by this engine? Because of its simple design and bulletproof construction. The cast iron block and aluminum head make it strong yet lightweight. It is also easy to work on, which means repairs and maintenance are simple and affordable. Plus, it is known for running smoothly even in extreme conditions, whether that's desert heat or freezing cold. The 22R is not about power, it is about reliability. It puts out around 100 horsepower and 130 pound-feet of torque, which is not much by today's standards. But for an old-school work truck, it gets the job done. The fuel-injected 22RE version adds a little more efficiency and smoother performance. These engines are legendary for high mileage. With proper care, like regular oil changes, keeping an eye on timing chain wear, and not overheating, the 22R can easily hit 300,000 miles or more. Some have even passed 500,000 miles with basic upkeep. All in all, the Toyota 22R is the kind of engine that is one of the best ever made. It is proof that sometimes simple is better. Number 8. Cummins 6.7-liter turbo diesel. If truck engines had a strongman competition, the Cummins 6.7-liter turbo diesel would be the guy lifting a house with one hand. This thing is built for hard work, heavy loads, and lasting forever. Since 2007, it has been powering Ram heavy-duty trucks, and people swear by it. Let's talk about its incredible power. In newer models, this beast cranks out up to 420 horsepower and 1,075 pound-foot of torque. This means it can tow over 37,000 pounds. That's like dragging a whole herd of bison behind your truck. Whether you are pulling trailers, equipment, or a mobile home, this engine does not flinch. But power is not the only reason people love it. This thing is tough as nails. It has a cast iron block, a forged steel crankshaft, and a high-pressure fuel system that keeps it running smooth. Diesel fans know this. Take care of it, and it'll outlive you. Some of these engines have crossed 500,000 miles, and with the right maintenance, it just keeps going. Another bonus is that it is built to be rebuilt. Instead of buying a whole new engine, you can swap parts and keep rolling. So if you want power, durability, and an engine that refuses to die, the Cummins 6.7-liter turbo diesel is your option. Number 7. Ford 7.3-liter Power Stroke. Now, if we are talking about legendary diesel engines, how can we forget the Ford 7.3-liter Power Stroke? Built from 1994 to 2003, this engine powered Ford's Super Duty and F-Series trucks, earning a reputation for insane durability and reliability. Even today, many of these engines are still out there, running strong. Ford has made a lot of diesel engines over the years, but the 7.3-liter Power Stroke was a game-changer. Before this, Ford used the ID.1 diesel, which was tough but outdated. When they teamed up with Navistar International to build the 7.3-liter Power Stroke, things got serious. More power, better efficiency, and way more durability. Now, why is this engine so good? Simple, strong, and overbuilt. It has a cast iron block and heads, forged steel connecting rods, and a hydraulic electronic unit injection fuel system, which was high-tech for its time. It cranks out 275 horsepower and 525 pound-foot of torque, which might not sound huge today, but back then it was a powerhouse. These engines are known to last over 500,000 miles with proper care. For example, regular oil changes, fuel filter swaps, and keeping the injectors clean. If you find one in good shape, it is worth holding on to. The 7.3-liter Power Stroke is not just an engine, it is a diesel icon. Just like a Chevy small block V8. Number 6. Chevy small block V8. If we have to choose one name, one engine that defines American trucks, we would say it is the Chevy small block V8. Introduced in 1955, this engine didn't just power trucks. It shaped an entire era of performance, reliability, and simple mechanics. Over 100 million small blocks have been built, and they are still going strong today. What makes it so special? Versatility and durability. The small block has powered everything from classic Chevy C10s to Silverado 1500s, and even race cars. It has been produced in multiple displacements, but the most famous truck versions include the 5.7 liters, 4.8 liters, 5.3 liters, and 6 liters. These engines are known for solid cast iron construction, an overhead valve design, and easy maintenance. Unlike modern overcomplicated engines, the small block is simple, and that's why people love it. There is no fancy tech, no complicated turbos, just a good old-fashioned V8 that runs forever. The 5.7-liter version is especially legendary, found in millions of trucks. With regular oil changes and basic upkeep, these engines easily pass 300,000 miles. Another reason for its popularity is the upgrades. From cam swaps to fuel injection conversions, it is one of the easiest engines to modify. Whether stock or built for power, the Chevy small block just works. But if you are looking for even better, go for Nissan VQ40 V6. Number 5. Nissan VQ40 V6. Found in the Nissan Frontier, Xterra, and Pathfinder since 2005, this 4-liter engine is part of Nissan's famous VQ engine family, known for reliability and performance. So, what makes the VQ40 special? First, it is strong. With 261 horsepower and 281 pound-foot of torque, it has plenty of grunt for towing, off-roading, and daily driving. Unlike some truck V6s that feel sluggish, this one responds quickly, thanks to a dual overhead cam design and variable valve timing. It is built for smooth power delivery, making it great for both work and fun. Durability is another reason people love this engine. The aluminum block and heads keep it lightweight, while timing chains instead of belts mean fewer maintenance headaches. With proper oil changes and cooling system checks, these engines easily pass 250,000 miles. Many go beyond 300,000 miles. Plus, it is easy to work on and aftermarket parts are available, so keeping it running isn't a struggle. If you want a dependable, well-balanced truck engine that lasts, the Nissan VQ40 V6 deserves more credit. It might not get the same hype as some bigger V8s, but ask any Frontier or Xterra owner, they will tell you how it is a workhorse. Number 4. Ford 300 Inline 6. If engines had a Get the Job Done in an Incredible Way award, the Ford 300 Inline 6 would win it every time. Produced from 1965 to 1996, this engine earned its legendary reputation by being simple, tough, and nearly unkillable. It powered Ford trucks, vans, and industrial equipment for decades, and many are still running today. So why is it on this list? Because it just doesn't give up. With a cast iron block and head, the 300 was built like a tank. It was not made for speed, it was made for reliability. Producing up to 150 horsepower and 280 pound-foot of torque, it had plenty of low-end power, perfect for towing, hauling, and worksite duty. This engine is a favorite among farmers and tradesmen because it thrives under tough conditions and doesn't care if it is treated rough. Another reason it is loved is its simplicity. There are no complex electronics, no high-tech sensors, just old-school mechanical reliability. It is easy to fix, with parts that are cheap and widely available. Even shade tree mechanics can rebuild one without a problem. Regular oil changes and basic maintenance are all it needs to last 500,000 miles or more. The Ford 300 Inline-6 is not flashy, but that's the point. It is dependable, durable, and built to keep going when others give up. That's why it's on this list. Number 3, Toyota 3VZ V6. Now, let's talk about the Toyota 3VZ V6, the engine that worked harder than it had to. Built between 1988 and 1995, this 3-liter V6 powered Toyota pickups, 4Runners, and T100s, proving that Toyota knew how to build an engine that just won't stop. So why does the 3VZ V6 deserve a spot on this list? Simple, it is stubbornly reliable. It may not be the biggest or the most powerful, but it is built to last. With a cast iron block and aluminum heads, this engine is tough but lightweight, a combo that helps it stay on the road for decades. It cranks out 150 to 180 horsepower and up to 200 pound-foot of torque, which might not sound huge today, but back then, it was a solid performance for a mid-sized truck. Now, let's be real, the early versions had some head gasket problems, but Toyota fixed it, and most well-maintained 3VZ engines keep going for more than 300,000 miles. Owners who changed the timing belt kept the cooling system in check, and used quality oil got an engine that lasted forever. If you want an old-school Toyota engine that will take a beating and keep running, the 3VZ V6 is a true survivor. It may not be flashy, but it gets the job done, year after year. Number 2, Dodge 5.9-liter Magnum V8. If there is one V8 that deserves the number 2 spot, it is the Dodge 5.9-liter Magnum V8. Why? Because this engine is pure, old-school American muscle, built for power, durability, and simplicity. From 1992 to 2003, it powered Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500 trucks, proving itself as one of Dodge's most famous engines. So, what makes the 5.9-liter Magnum special? First, it is based on the legendary Chrysler LA engine family, but upgraded with modern tech for more power and efficiency. It cranked out 245 horsepower and 335 pound-foot of torque, which was massive for its time. This meant strong towing, great acceleration, and that classic V8 rumble that truck lovers cannot resist. Built with a cast iron block and heads, it was tough enough to handle high mileage and heavy loads. With multi-port fuel injection, it had better fuel delivery than older carbureted V8s. It also had hydraulic roller lifters, which reduced wear and made it smoother to run. Take care of this engine with regular oil changes, cooling system checks, and proper spark plug maintenance, and it will easily pass 300,000 miles. If you want a powerful, reliable, and easy-to-maintain truck engine, the Dodge 5.9-liter Magnum V8 is one of the best ever made. It is tough, loud, and built to last. Still, there is some other name that takes the top spot on our list, the Chevy 4.3-liter Vortec. Number 1, Chevy 4.3-liter Vortec. It is because this V6 has been a legend for decades, proving itself in Chevy and GMC trucks, vans, and SUVs since 1985. It is simple, tough, and built to last, making it one of the most trusted engines ever made. What makes it special? It is basically a small block V8 with 2 cylinders chopped off, meaning it has V8 durability with better fuel efficiency. With a cast iron block, hydraulic roller lifters, and a strong crankshaft, it is designed for longevity. It produces over 200 horsepower and 260 pound-foot of torque, which is plenty for daily work. With regular oil changes and proper care, the 4.3-liter Vortec easily lasts more than 300,000 miles. All in all, it is tough, reliable, and earned its place at number 1. So, if you want a truck engine that refuses to die, this is it. Now tell us, which truck engines do you trust the most when it comes to reliability? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more reviews and honest countdowns. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.